What's going on? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. So we had the Connecticut Sun versus the Indiana Fever last night. This game was good. This was an actual great game. We got to see all type of physicality being thrown around. This was a big game for Fag Bentley, Nalissa Smith. They played a great role in the paint to help Aaliyah Boston out. Aaliyah has continuously had the team great. She was running the half-court offensive sets to perfection. They were able to get away with some elbows and here and there, but hey, you got to be physical with this Connecticut team. Lexi Holt coming off the bench. She did well. Her defense on DeWanna Bonner was very key. If DeWanna Bonner is still the same thing, if DeWanna Bonner does not score or doesn't get going or get in a rhythm, Connecticut Sun ain't winning nothing. This is why I didn't pick them. All of you guys and content creators are hopping on Marina Mabry's. What would you say for a woman? Yeah, hopping on her vajayjay. Hopping on her vajayjay. She went cold again last night. And this is what I tried to tell you about her. She is too inconsistent to be getting paid that much money. I mean, I'm just being real. Now, the Fever, the problem with them is going to be, how can they control the pace? This was a Connecticut Sun game. This really wasn't a Fever game. The Fever were able to match that pace because of Aaliyah Boston, because of Kelsey Mitchell going off throughout the game to keep the game in balance. Now, everybody's going to talk about LCC. It's like she didn't really do a lot last night. And she really hasn't been the main factor or focal point of the team's success. They're trying to push this narrative because they want to put her in an MVP conversation. It's like, how? Now they're gonna beat the Sky Friday because the Sky are done. And if you're on my Patreon, I explained to you about what's going on with the league and why all of these damn surprise losses and all this stuff. I already told y'all on my Patreon. So I don't need to get into that. The Fever are good because they're great as a team unit. When that fast-paced offense, that transition offense, which CC thrives in, doesn't go as planned, they go to the half-court set by letting Aaliyah Boston run the point from the post or from the elbow. She's able to make certain passes that will get easy baskets, not only for her teammates, but she also can pass it off, get the ball back, reset, and go for the attack. Kelsey Mitchell's ability to just go off at any time is going to be the reason why the Fever could end up in the championship, because she can just go off at any time. This is what I'm surprised at, why teams aren't pushing the defense to kind of keep her out of sync. Because if Kelsey Mitchell goes off, you're done. You can allow CC to go off because CC points really ain't impactful, because on the other end, she's just going to get toasted like she was all night. Then she ran into a screen and got her head blown off. And everybody was crying. Talking about a dirty play. It's like, that's not a dirty play. She set the pick. She ran right into Alyssa Thomas. And Alyssa Thomas already knew they was going to give White Jesus the call because she White Jesus. They finna give her all these calls. She's still being allowed to push off with that off arm. She's still being allowed to push off with two arms. Then on the defensive end, she hit Dejanay in the ab with her offhand. She just hit her. And Dejanay fell on her stomach. And she had the open three. I'm like, this dirty little chick, she's a dirty player. And you guys love this basketball. It's like, how? She's dirty as hell. And you're lucky that she's protected by the league and powerful people, because she would have been thrown in the third row by one of the players a long time ago. But the players know they can't lay a hand on her like that, because if they do, they already know what's going to come with it. And that's ludicrous. Aaliyah Boston gets hacked. Alyssa Smith got damn near knocked into the first row by Alyssa Thomas. You know what they do? They let it go. They call a foul on her when Alyssa Thomas elbowed her in her chest. And I'm like, wow, so it only helps. So we only here to help CC. Nobody else can get a goddamn call but her and her other white friend, Lexi Hole. And Lexi Hole on defense be fouling and holding all the time. I don't know what y'all see in Lexi Hole. Lexi Hole's overrated. Like, for real. Everybody like, I like Lexi Hole. I'm like, why? Because she look good. She look like she can take the chrome off a Chevy. It's like, no. Watched her all night. Now, Erica Wheeler, who everybody loves to hate, who I seem to be the only one who knows what value she brings to the team, but everybody only looks at box scores like, why this ain't this? Because Erica Wheeler's trying to play the system how she wants to play it, but she can't, because every time she tries to do something and her and her teammate miscommunicate and it's a turnover, she gets pulled too fast. But in this game, she did a fantastic job of hitting the three when she needed to, when she was wide open, because Dejanay kept going under the screen, which I understand because it's Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler doesn't make that shot often, but she was on after a few or three attempts. So she had to switch up how she played her, which she did. Kelsey Mitchell, and like I said, it was Fag Benley's impact on the boards and playing defense was very crucial for this team. Fag Benley was able to cause disruption, a lot of it. And Alyssa Thomas can't punk her, because Fag Benley's just as strong and she's longer than Alyssa Thomas. So they were able to pull out the win down the stretch because of bad execution by the Sun. Turning the ball over, not getting the ball to who they needed to get it to. DeWanna Bonner, I felt, should have had a chance to take the shot. She didn't. I believe they stole it on the inbound, and Kelsey Mitchell just fell. They called a foul, and it's like, wow, they just jobbed the Connecticut Sun. They just jobbed it. What it should have been was that she fell, should have been a travel, or it could have been a jump ball, but they blew the whistle so fast, it was like, what are we doing? And this is what I'm talking about. The WNBA has sold their souls, which I knew they were going to do. I told you guys, this is the LeBron James starter pack. This is what they're doing now. They're going to create their stars now. They've been planning for this for like 2 years for CC to come. And this is what they're going to do. But they're telling you the headline, her and Kelsey Mitchell. No, she did nothing. She hit a few shots here and there. She was turning the ball over. She couldn't run in transition because that's all she can do is play fast and play in transition. This is why I told y'all, this is nothing but Steve Nash with more range. But you guys are over glorifying her because why? Because she's a white girl who can shoot a logo three. She was missing the three all night. She finally got smart and said, I'm going to go shoot the floater. I'm like, about time, dumbass. You got the lane open. Go do a floater. You're 6'1". God damn, her IQ is so terrible, dog. And y'all praise this bullshit. Her fundamentals are terrible. And y'all just go along with the shit because y'all like, because she can shoot the logo three. She shot a logo three. And you got all these content creators who don't know shit about basketball, who all they know how to do is just cause division and cause chaos with their dumbass takes. Tired of this shit, dog. Give credit to where credit needs to go. Y'all show her highlights, but y'all barely showing what Nalissa Smith did. Y'all barely show what Fag Benlay did. Y'all barely show what Aaliyah Boston did. Aaliyah Boston was dominating that last night, and she don't get no love. It's a travesty. Now with the Connecticut Sun, I told y'all what their problem's gonna be. If DeWanna Bonner doesn't get you at least 15 to 18 points, y'all not finna win. And I mean a 15 to 18 that's impactful. Not a 15 to 18 that don't mean jack. Marina Mabry is who I thought she was. She's gonna make some big plays here and there, but overall, Marina Mabry is a streaky player. This is why I didn't get upset when the Sky let her go, because I knew the Sky was going to get some picks. That's all they cared about. The Sky are shocked that they are in 8th place. I told you guys this. I told you they were not expecting to be in 8th place. And they weren't. They weren't. Now they're a half game behind Phoenix. All of a sudden, Phoenix loses. Like I said, this is a bunch of bullshit. I would like to give Academy Awards out to the WNBA for this bullshit script you gave us. For this bullshit you're running with the refs. You and the refs are just finagling the people's knowledge and finagling the people's intelligence. It's crazy. Now, the LA Sparks and the New York Liberty, came to the LA Sparks, and the reason New York lost was they were missing John Quayle. John Quayle, if they don't have all three of their pieces out there, they're big pieces, like JJ, and if she's not out there with Stewie or Brina, they're gonna have a long game. The supporting cast did the best they could. I mean, but they're supporting cast. They're role players. They stuck around because they were able to hit threes. Rakia Jackson went off early. Her and Odyssey Sims was just torched them in the first half. De'Erica Hamby throughout the game was getting rebounds, offensive boards, and putbacks. Did her job. What really sealed the deal was when Ray Burrell, ooh, she's so fine. Man, if you ever see this Ray Burrell, you need to holler at me. I got a proposition for you. Goon the shooter, this is mine. Ray Bullard is mine, all right? All right, don't get greasy. But this game really didn't mean nothing. This game was more about the Sparks starting to figure it out. Kurt Miller to me, is still not the right coach for this team. Odyssey Sims, the way she's running the point guard, I felt like the Sky should have gave her a shot. But from what I've learned is that the Sky, everybody that's on their roster is tied up to being paid for the rest of the season. Even if they release them, they still got to pay them. So it's like, why I'm going to just release them and bring somebody on and have to pay them. But I think Odyssey Sims, would I have done it? Yeah, I would have got rid of a couple people and brought on Odyssey Sims. I would have brought Odyssey Sims and I would have brought Destiny Henderson in. And I would have let them run the point. But the Sky don't care about making the playoffs or winning. All they care about is having a higher seed than the Dallas Wings. And that's just how it's going to be. I'm cool with it. So that's just how it's going to be. But the Sparks, they're not too far away. If the Chicago Sky keep losing, they could end up in 12th place. But I don't think they're going to fall that far, but they could. Because if the Sparks win and the Mystics keep winning, the Wings win, and the Sparks and the Dream and the Sky keep losing, they could all end up at the bottom, and the Wings and that get into the playoffs because the Wings look good. I told y'all the Wings are going to be tough when you got all them pieces back together. Because now Arike can be who she is and not have to worry about having to get everybody the ball because Sato's going to do that. McCowan's finally playing her size. And then you got Tasha Howard. She's doing a hell of a job at the 4. Scoring and coming up big down the stretch. But the LA Sparks, man, they looked good. I'm happy for them. Rakia's finally getting her flowers. But what y'all not going to do is use Rakia to tear Angel down. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Don't do that. See, this is what you damn content creators, you Tobies and you crackers, that's what y'all doing. Y'all trying to use Rakia. Don't use another black person to tear another black person down. I hate that shit. Don't do that. Don't do that, especially you Mick Talk Hoops, you Australian bastard. I'm talking to your Australian bitch ass. Don't use Rakia to tear down another woman or a black woman at that. Because your white sheezas out here getting all these damn calls and being carried by the team, you out here feeling big and bad about your punk ass self. When she get a double-double, you over there wetting on yourself. But when Angel do it, oh, she's statting her pads. She's padding her stats. No, y'all some sore-ass losers. Y'all have always been like that through history. Y'all did the same thing back when with Bird and damn Magic. Now, Bird could play. I love Bird. Bird is a great player. This girl, she is a good player. She's not great. Y'all have got to stop trying to make this girl great. She is not great yet. She is very good. She's solid. But she's not great. I don't see greatness. I see a turnover machine. I still stick by what I told you guys. She needs to play off the ball more and learn how to play off the ball more. Because what she's doing is turning the damn ball over. Y'all going to be in a crucial situation and you're not checking her on her turnovers. She's going to turn the ball over at the wrong time and you dumbasses are going to lose. And when y'all do, then y'all going to blame everybody else, right? Which y'all always do. Y'all going to blame somebody else. But Mick Talk Hoops, don't do that. Don't do that, Australian boy. Because I will tag you in a video and I will tear your punk ass down. And I will open a StreamYard up and cave your head in. You do not want to go there with me, sir. Don't do that. You talking about she the second best rookie in the class. You weren't giving Rakia no love, dog, until now. So stop. So stop the whole shit. Y'all, that's the problem with the internet. It's allowed all these hoe ass niggas to come on here and think they bigger than what they are. And then when you see them in real life, they is not like that. So stop that. Don't Give all these women praise. If you're going to praise Caitlyn, praise Kelsey. Praise the team. Because if it wasn't for the team, if it weren't for Kelsey and Fag Benlay and Alyssa Smith getting them offensive boards and Aaliyah Boston battling down there, your white sheezers wouldn't have done shit because she was terrible the whole game. She needs to start waking up and stop shooting these logo threes. Plus, she need to work on her left hand because she ain't got no left. All she do is go right. And all she do is use that offhand to push off. So I'm just saying. So thank y'all for listening, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If y'all love what you hear, you can donate to the page by going to the description box, hitting that link to the Cash App to donate with your heart desire. You guys can also find me on Zelle. Put a number in there in the Zelle.com. Find me. Y'all can super chat and do all of that. And you guys can leave a super thanks when you're done. But the New York Liberty lost last night because of not having JJ. Brina and Stewie tried to carry the load. They just couldn't get it done. But that's what happens. But the Sparks went off. They just played a better game and they played better defense. So shout out to the Sparks. Shout out to Rakia, De'Erica, Ray, and Odyssey. They did their thing. And also Azura Stevens. Great job. So I'm out. Y'all have a blessed day. Deezy.